What's up, guys? Powerbang here, and I am chilling over in Darc Avengers, as you can see with my boy Drew and P-Dunk. Darc Avengers was the clan led by their leader Shift that came to the channel en masse, left a ton of support, and they were the winners of the 10,000 subscriber contest. They were able to get, I can't remember, it was like 54 likes on their comment. They won, had Drew and I come over to the clan to help them out with the war. So let's take a look at the clan real quick. These guys were established in October 2014 and have 71 wars won. They just started getting into the 3-star strategies maybe a couple months ago, and they've got everybody converted, and they are doing quite well. So if you guys are looking for a solid clan with a green warlord, come check these guys out. Things are looking really nice. Nice job over here, Shift. These guys have great leadership, awesome players, very friendly environment, and they're super active. So can't go wrong with the Darc Avengers. Let's go ahead, check out the war, and we'll see how things turned out. Obviously, as you can see, we were able to pick up the win 94-86, and our guys from WHF were able to throw down, let's see, 5 out of 6 attempts were 3 stars, with the 6th one being a 2-star attack. So hopefully we're able to contribute and add some value, and hopefully some I don't know, some knowledge or experience we were able to pass down to you guys. It was a lot of fun from our end. We had a great time. But let's go ahead and look at some attacks here. We'll start on number 5 by the Devil Kane here, and Kane absolutely smashes this base. He's going to come at it with a looks like a go we wipe. So he gets in with the golems here, and he sends in some balloons to basically take care of these side defense buildings, and he's doing a technique called defensive funneling, and that is so when this jump spell goes down in the center that those golems don't stray around the ring. One of them is going to, because the jump spell was slightly late, but that's not going to be a huge issue. He's going to tank the side defenses there, including that X-bow in the middle. So the rest of the troops, he's able to get them into the core. Great freeze on the first freeze there. Gets into the core. He's starting to take out the Teslas, the Infernos, and he's got his big ol' heroes. Look at that, level 40, level 35. They're kind of doing some cleanup here, and he's got one golem that he looks like he forgot to put in. So that's going to do him in here. If he had gotten that golem that he put in late, as well as the one that strayed off to the left there, if he had gotten those into the core, I think that Inferno would have had enough distraction there to allow the Archer Queen and the other troops there to take it out. But this attack's going to fizzle out. He does get a solid 2-star, though. Excellent job on the attack. Nice plan. I like the multiple golem attacks there to take care of the Infernos by just soaking up all of their different beams of damage. So 2-star in the bag. He ends up with a high percentage 2-star on a Town Hall 10. So nice job, Kane. Let's take a look at the next attack. This one's going to be on number 6. And this one was by Elijah, who is P-Dunk is the guy that was playing the account. This guy is from Was on Her Face, and he came over with a Town Hall 9.5. So he's not quite a full Town Hall 10, but awesome attack here. He goes at this guy. First, he drops in a distraction, barbarian or 2, and then opens the wall, and that's going to kind of do some setup for him. Drops jump spells in the corner here, and you can see that he's got 6 golems. 2 golems into each jump spell here, and then 2 more up the middle along with a kill squad. And as those head in, he's basically sending them up the rings in the middle, and then you'll see 2 more golems head to the middle along with his kill squad behind. So a jump spell is going to go down, a 3rd jump spell, to hit the core, and then he's actually doing some funneling there in the inner ring with his first 2 groups. That middle kill squad with his heroes is going to head straight into the core. Very, very nice work. He uses up the rage. That king goes straight in and smacks that queen down. Nice job. And notice his heroes. I mean, guys, these are level 11 and level 15 heroes. This account was it's not the best account by any means, but the skill here is what we're paying attention to. Imagine if he had decent level heroes and max golems and whatnot. This would have been an absolute murder. So he ends up getting close to 3-starring it. We'll start fast forwarding at this point. But the queen takes out the last Inferno. He's still got multiple golems up. Kill squad still working around the outside here. But the queen's not quite going to be strong enough to take it out. Had she been a few levels higher, this might have been a different story. But nice raid, Elijah, or P-Dunk, whoever you want to be this war. Really nice to see, a strong attack hitting way above your weight on the enemy. So nice job picking up 2 stars for these guys. So let's check out number 7. And this is one of the attacks that everybody was waiting for. This is our guy, Drew. Part of the contest was to have Drew come with us because he is a solid player and he's going to prove it on this raid. So it goes up against a very high level Town Hall 9. Mid to upper level heroes, 16 and 19 there. So not the strongest, but he drops the giant there, 4 hogs behind to go ahead and get the lure. And once he does that, he's going to go ahead and anchor over on the right side with those builder huts to make sure that he does not forget those huts in the cleanup process. So there you see the barbs go down, targets each one of those huts, and then some witches are going to go down afterwards. They get the huts taken out, and then they're going to basically work on this clan castle. So the witch jumps over the wall. His skeletons are distracting. We'll go ahead fast forward through the normal stuff here. Drops a couple golems in on top of each other and then a jump spell, and he's basically funneling those straight into the core. The funnel is created here. The king and the queen both redirect to the core. The queen is busy firing at those golems, and the king's just going to hop in and take them out. So awesome work. Still both golems up in the core. They're doing some tanking, and his kill squad filters in right behind. He drops in the king's rage here, and the king just goes ham, taking everything out. And you'll see the hogs come in behind the kill squad, and then he trickles in some at the top here. So those hogs at the top, very few hogs up there, but he didn't need a lot because there was very little incoming damage, and he's able to basically take it all out. So the hogs that come in from behind his kill squad sweep through the core, avoiding all the bombs here. They're going to head out the bottom side there, get those archer tower and cannon taken care of, and he's going to save that last heal for the main group of buildings up top. Still a ton of hogs available. Golem and the king and the queen are all still up doing tanking, and this raid's done. So absorbs the last giant bomb there. All the defenses are taken out. Cleanup's in process, and there's not much left to clean up. Both heroes survive. What can you say, man? Drew was an excellent raid. Really proud to see you come over here and throw down for these guys, and thankful for the advice that you provided them as well. So moving on to the next attack, we'll check out number 11. And I'm not going to show any of my attacks, guys. I already did a live attack if you want to see the attacks that I did over at Darc Avengers. So go check out the live attacks. I don't want to waste any time covering them twice. So number 11 here, this is an attack by Lox, and you're going to see him go at this base from the southwest here, and first thing he's going to do is drop some golems on those cannons, and then just normal kill squad behind here. He doesn't do a lure because the clan castle's right there in range, so he just gets his kill squad down and then starts taking care of it on the fly. He does drop a heal spell to kind of keep that golem up a little bit, but it is going to eventually succumb here to the incoming damage. But notice the king is delayed until after the kill squad's taken care of, or the kill squad takes care of the clan castle troops. Very nice job. The king goes ahead and he's going to rage up here in just a moment, take out that queen. Jump spell goes down, and the jump spell probably could have been placed a little better, but no big deal. He gets it through the wall there, and then he's able to jump into the core. Loses some wizards there for his cleanup, unfortunately, to that giant bomb, but the queen's starting to take out the air defenses here. 2 of the air defenses have gone down, and you'll notice he's holding back 8 balloons right now for some cleanup. The golems are in the core, and they are basically tanking everything while the queen is doing some work. He's got a few wizards there helping out as well, but at this point, the golems are going down. The Barb King has gone down in the core, and the queen is basically just chipping away here. Check her out, though. Level 7, and she's kind of just soloing this core. Pops the ability, takes out the last couple Teslas, gets the mortar down, and then you're going to see her get started on the air defenses. Now, the balloons he has are already coming in, and he does lose. Notice the air defenses up there. He's getting shot down by those. Highly recommend being just a little more patient, because check this out. You've got way over a minute left. The queen now takes out those air defenses. There's nothing left that can hit you. So had you waited, you would have had more cleanup available, but again, it's a moot point, as you did have what you needed to take the rest of this base out. At this point, we're in cleanup. Drops in the back end loons after the final air defenses go down, and the rest is history. Nice work, man. Lox with the 3-star with the Golo Wee Wee, and the loons coming in to steal everyone's thunder on the back end. So next raid, we're going to look at a hog raid, and this one is going to be on number 14. And I liked the way that the attacker gems here took care of the double giant bomb positions. You know, may or may not have been on purpose, but you know, this is kind of something to try to emulate when you know where they are. This was a cleanup attack, so he knew where everything was. He does a lure on the top, gets the clan castle out, and then anchors down here on the bottom, drops a normal kill squad, gets everything taken care of. The golem comes down to tank that queen. And he does not have an archer queen here, so he's rolling with just the Barb King. The funnel could have been better. As you see, he's taking a walk. But there are wizards there to take care of that archer queen. So here's the interesting part, guys. The hogs are going to come in at this point. Two-finger drop. Watch the way they approach these double giant bomb positions. There are two, you know, basically right next to each other in the core here. First one, he trips one at a time, drops a heal. Second one, also one at a time. He basically double heals this, which probably wasn't necessary. But at the same time, all of those giant bombs are set off, and he loses no hogs. So that's the difference in the raid, guys, taking care of all of the risk right up front, and he, you know, marches through the rest of his base with ease and takes out the rest of the defenses with his hog riders, and the rest is history. So nice attack, Gems. Really like the way you handled the double giant bombs there, taking care of 4 of them in the core without losing a single hog. Very impressive. Nice raid, and keep it up in the future, man. All right, next attack we're going to take a look at, it looks like number 16. And this is going to be a little bit longer spotlight, guys. These guys had a lot of really cool attacks, and I wanted to, you know, kind of give them their due, pump up their name a little bit, and hopefully some of you guys that are looking for a solid 3-star clan will go ahead and hit them up. So in comes the lure from the top. 3 or 4 hogs come in there, take out a defense building, get the lure, and then an anchor comes down on the right side of the map there. And you're going to see normal stuff. Barbs come behind with witches and wizards, and then the archer queen. They're going to wipe up that clan castle, no big deal. He's got 22 hogs left in the bag, which isn't a ton, but he drops a couple golems here. He's going to do a shattered entry to try to get some tanking done. He does have the jump spell, and he's going to drop that very nicely to get them into the core. And you see a surgical deployment style coming in from that bottom right, and their goal is to deal with that double giant bomb position, which they do so successfully. The rest of the hogs come in, and the heal goes down on the core. Unfortunately, all the defenses are basically done simultaneously, and they all collapse on that double giant bomb position. It doesn't end up costing him. He does finish the rest of the raid, has a few hogs left, you know, but obviously could have smashed it a lot more. Some advice there is to kind of pick a side to come from, and then you know, hold back some of your hogs. Only deploy as many as you need to get to that position. You know, check the pathing in advance, get to that position, trigger the bombs, and then have some remainder hogs coming in from behind to the other defenses. That way, you know, you're not wasting, you know, the entire group on a double giant bomb, because that's the whole point of surgical. So next attack, we're going to take a look at Professor Pickles here. He's coming at looks like number 17, and he is bringing, I can't tell if he's bringing the Quattro La Lune here. So four hounds come in, no lure, no nothing, spam style. I mean, you know, if this is a base for it, I don't know what it is. So he just kind of evenly spreads everything out. Completely wrecks the base though. But I mean, good recognition to see that the Expos are down. You know, fairly weak air defenses, weak, you know, archer towers, point defenses, and it's just not enough. So, I mean, the pups take out the queen, made sure to have the rage on them there. All right, guys, sorry for the interruption. Had a little technical difficulty there. But anyway, Professor Pickles takes out the queen with the pups in rage, finishes the base, and that is that. So, moving right along to the next attack here, we'll take a look at number 18 and 19 as well. And again, guys, if I missed you, I'm sorry. I can't do them all just because it takes so dang long to recap these. But wanted to get a good number of attacks in here, because what I saw was really cool, and I was really happy to be part of an awesome clan and, you know, see some different things from a clan war perspective. So Lure comes in there with a single giant, very efficient, nice job. Drops the anchor, distraction barbs, which is behind, and then you're going to see the normal kill squad, wizards and archer queen backing it up. Once that's done, the golem comes down to get to that queen, walks right through the open wall. So does the king. He walks in, takes her out, completely smashes her, and then the hogs come in. And the way he does the hogs is kind of cool. No heal spell needed for quite a while, simply because the hogs are, you know, they're having a tank in front of him with that golem. So he does catch a giant bomb there, so he has to drop a heal finally. But very nice job, you know, with the golem and having some tanking kind of built in there in the raid. So second heal spell goes down. They're now being hit and beat on by the king a little bit, but you know, this raid's well in hand at this point. Just not enough damage to really hurt him. So he's going to run across the core here, drops his second to last heal spell, and wouldn't you know it, saves a heal. I mean, completely wrecked the base. Holds back a heal even, and that's that. So very, very nice job. Awesome raid. Awesome job, Kai. All right, next raid, number 19 here. And then we're going to get into the Town Hall 8 stuff, and they had some really cool Town Hall 8 attacks, and a couple of them I had the pleasure to help with, so really cool to see how it worked out with some of these guys using Valks for their very first time. All right, so kind of a compact Town Hall 9 base here. Canuck is going to come at this base, it looks like, with some hogs, possibly surgical style here, so we'll fast forward through the lure again. Single giant is able to get out the clan castle, anchor on the right, normal kill squad, witch wizard and archer queen backing it up, and then he sends the golem in, and he's able to take care of that enemy archer queen with his queen. The king comes in, he's got 4 heal spells right now, so lots of tanking going on. He starts sending in a 2-finger drop, it looks like, with the hogs, and they're just going to work their way the way he's got this base kind of funneled. It's just going to go through this base in a wave. So he drops a heal spell to catch that first bomb, and then he's able to drop heal spells so his hogs are standing in heals the entire time. He's losing literally nothing. So very, very nice raid. Last heal goes down, hogs are standing in it, and all healed up to full there. So they get to that last tower, turn around, and oh, there is a Tesla in the corner. Gotta love that. So the king's going to chase him all the way over there. As soon as that's done, the hogs are going to chase him down, beat him up, and then get on to the cleanup. So nice work, Canuck. Very, very good raid. Liked what you did there on the hog deployment, going to adjacent to your kill squad. You kind of know what direction they're going to go when you do that. So number 25, guys. This was an attack by, I'll tell you in just a moment here, Father Bacon. I like this one. This was a go wipe with some back-end loons. So, go wipe. It's not necessarily a bad word if you're bringing a 3-star component to it, and he does that here. He sends in some golems. He gets a bomb trigger right away. He's backing it up with some wizards. Wall breakers come in to open it up to the core, which is a gigantic core. Gets a second bomb trip. Once the funnel's created, P.E.K.K.A.s go in. They're raged up. No lure here, so he's able to take a little bit of a beating there with his P.E.K.K.A. standing in heals. They quickly wipe out the town hall, and we're keying on the air defenses here. As soon as those wizards get to that last air defense, he does have a couple Valkyries here as well, so really cool attack. I mean, awesome to see. Gets that last air defense taken out, and as soon as that happens, you're going to see some loons come in on the backside to finish up any threat of this thing not being a 3-star. All the defenses are taken out, and it's completely wiped out. Cleanup time, Father Bacon, awesome job, and also compliments on a solid Town Hall 8 base that I saw attacked multiple times and not 3-starred. So very, very good job, man, and we're going to move on to the next attack on number 27. Now, this also had a Valkyrie component to it on Job Blow. Interesting name there. But anyway, this is by Ogre, and Ogre I helped out with this plan, and this was his very first time using Valk. So it was kind of cool to see, you know, a first-time Valker go out of base. He dropped some golems in to, you know, help get a funnel created. It could have been a little bit wider on the wizard over there on the right. The goal was to take out that army camp and make sure that the Valks did not stray, but he does choose to go in to the left side there with his wall breakers and takes a few extra there to make sure he gets into the core. Nice work. Starts dropping the Valks now to head to the core. They are in there. Heal spell gets dropped. Rage spell. The Valks just completely demolish it. Everything in the core is basically down now. Drops his heal to keep him up. A lot of time kind of goes by before he drops the balloons. That's one, you know, thing that we talked about in the clan. But guys, once you get those air defenses down in the core, you can start filtering in those back end balloons unless you see that the Valks progressing further are going to do some tanking for you as well. But as far as, you know, the left and the right sides here, he could have had those balloons going in, you know, much sooner to kind of help on time and clean up here. But doesn't really matter. I mean, completely wrecks this base. He is able to 3-star it with ease, and the Valks being up still, coming out of the core, you know, obviously help out. Does have a little skeletons, you know, picking at him getting those balloons down, but, whatever. It is what it is. He loses them all at the end, but the Valks clean up, and that's a 3-star for his very first Valk attack ever. Nice job, Ogre. And we're going to take a look at another one of your attacks because you threw down the 6-star war using the Valks, which you've never used before. So that was really cool to see. But first, let's take a look at Chris the Hottie here. She's going to go at this base with a little drag loon action, and a variation that you don't see often, but it is still effective in the right situation, is the Try Lightning on the air defense here. She goes ahead, takes that out, and then goes ahead and goes in with her drag. She creates a nice little funnel there, is able to get into the core, and then sends in perfectly some balloons to take out that sweeper and both air defenses, and this base is already done. I mean, there's nothing that can really be hurt at this point. The dragons and he's got a few archers in the bag. I probably would have went with another balloon there. But the dragons are just, there's too many of them up to be stopped by just a few archer towers. So excellent attack. Nice job with the balloons there. And we're going to close this out with one of Ogre's Valkyrie attacks at Town Hall 8. So loving the Valks. Really happy that you trusted me and chose to throw in the Valks over the Go Wipe, and we'll kind of see the fruits of that labor right now. Here's a base, guys. Again, for base identification purposes, you see the 3 air defenses in the core. They're all kind of compact. Great base for Govalo. Interesting decision on the lure there, sending the golems in. Kind of just sacrificed 30 troop space, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if I would have gone that route, but he does get lucky with a wizard blast on the clan castle there. Takes it all out, and he creates that funnel up top super wide, and in come the wall breakers. There's nothing that can really hurt him, and he's going to basically bust all the way into the core. And check that out. He's got all of his Valkyries heading into this core. Drops the heal, drops the rage. Watch him go to town. I mean, they just completely demolish this core. No time flat. They get over to the Teslas, wipe that out as well, and this core is done. So he basically drops his last heal spell to kind of keep up his Barb King Wizards and Valkyries. Waits, again, super long on the loons, but that just comes with inexperience, guys. When you get a little bit more comfortable, and on this too, he could have dropped all of those loons on the right side since the left side kill squad had that side more than taken care of. Again, completely smashed the base. I'm just trying to provide some pointers on how to improve the raid. Great job. The funnel and the wall breaking into the core was excellent. Nice job, Ogre. Congrats on the 6-star war. Many of you guys had awesome raids. I'm sorry I can't get to you all, but we had an awesome time over here at the Darc Avengers. Thanks to Shift for having us. It was a pleasure hanging out with you on the stream, and I know that you guys are going to be doing some big things in the near future. So that is going to be it for this clan spotlight, guys. Darc Avengers, if you are looking for a clan, go check them out. Great clan, friendly group of guys and gals, and that's going to be it for this episode. This is Powerbang. I am signing out till next time. Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you feel like you learned something here today and you're a better attacker for having watched it, your clanmates will probably feel the exact same way. So do me a favor, share this video with them, get them to the channel, and chances are your clan's going to be exploding for 3 stars from top to bottom before you know it. Thanks, and we'll catch you next time.